Welcome to Dolphin Dive Daily, your go-to spot for everything Miami Dolphins. If you bleed aqua and orange, hit that subscribe button and join the pod. The NFL world was sent into a frenzy this week as a shocking rumor emerged from within the Miami Dolphins organization. Star quarterback Tua Tagovailoa has allegedly revealed that he no longer wants to play alongside wide receiver Tyreek Hill. This news, still unconfirmed by official team sources, has ignited a firestorm across social media platforms, with fans and analysts alike scrambling to make sense of what could be a major fracture in one of the league's most explosive offenses. The Dolphins, coming off a season filled with high expectations and electric performances, now find themselves at the center of a potential locker room crisis that could reshape not only their offensive identity, but also their long-term future. As a contender in the AFC, the supposed rift between Tua and Tyreek comes as a surprise to many, considering how their on-field chemistry has been one of the most celebrated aspects of the Dolphins' recent success. Tyreek Hill, known for his blistering speed and game-breaking ability, quickly became Tua's favorite target after joining the team from the Kansas City Chiefs. Their connection lit up highlight reels week after week, giving Miami one of the most dangerous passing attacks in the NFL. Yet despite their professional success, rumors have long swirled about potential personal tensions beneath the surface. Some insiders have suggested that differences in leadership styles, practice habits, and locker room dynamics may have slowly eroded the relationship between the star quarterback and his top receiver. Reports indicate that the tipping point may have come during off-season workouts, where sources claim heated exchanges between Tua and Tyreek became more frequent. Allegedly, disagreements over route running precision, timing on deep throws, and even public comments made by both players added fuel to the fire. While neither Tua nor Tyreek has made any official statements regarding these rumors, the alleged declaration by Tua that he will not play another down alongside Tyreek has left many wondering if this once promising partnership has irreparably broken down. The Dolphins front office, known for keeping internal matters close to the vest, has yet to address the situation publicly, adding even more intrigue to the unfolding drama. From a team perspective, the implications of such a fracture are enormous. The Dolphins have invested heavily in both Tua and Tyreek, viewing them as cornerstone pieces of their quest to dethrone perennial AFC powerhouses like the Chiefs and the Bills. If Tua is indeed unwilling to continue working with Tyreek, the Dolphins leadership faces an incredibly difficult decision. Do they attempt to mediate and salvage the relationship? Or do they make the drastic move of parting ways with one of their superstars? Either path carries significant risks, not just in terms of on-field performance, but also with regards to the locker room culture and the trust of the fan base that has been revitalized by the duo's recent success. For Tua Tagovailoa, this situation also raises questions about his leadership and maturity. Since entering the league, Tua has often been viewed as a quiet team-first player, willing to take criticism and work through challenges without much public drama. However, if these rumors are true, it suggests a new, more assertive side to the quarterback, one that is no longer willing to compromise or endure relationships he deems detrimental to his performance or well-being. Some analysts have praised this as a sign of personal growth and professional assertiveness, while others warn that such ultimatums can backfire, potentially alienating teammates and placing additional pressure on an already scrutinized player, heading into a critical phase of his career. On the other hand, Tyreek Hill is no stranger to controversy and high-profile conflicts. His career, while filled with accolades and jaw-dropping plays, has also been marked by off-the-field incidents and reports of locker room tensions. Some speculate that Tyreek's larger-than-life personality and competitive nature may have clashed, with Tua's more reserved demeanor creating an environment ripe for friction. If the rumors hold true, this wouldn't be the first time a star receiver and quarterback have found themselves at odds, leading to significant shakeups within a franchise. The NFL is filled with cautionary tales of superstar duos that burned bright but ultimately imploded due to personal differences. And the Dolphins now seem to be on the precipice of joining that list. Adding to the complexity is the timing of this rumored fallout. With training camp fast approaching and the season looming on the horizon, the Dolphins have little time to address and resolve such a potentially seismic issue. Any disruption to the team's preparation could have a cascading effect on their performance, particularly in the ultra-competitive AFC East, where every game is critical. Fans are already expressing anxiety and frustration online, fearing that this rumored discord could derail a season that many hoped would see the Dolphins make a deep playoff run, if not contend for a Super Bowl. The pressure is now squarely on the team's leadership to act swiftly and decisively. Still with us? Then show some love. Hit that like button and let us know in the comments. What's your take on the Fins this week? The sports media landscape has unsurprisingly seized upon the story with fervor. Major outlets have dedicated hours of airtime dissecting the possible causes and consequences of the rumored rift between Tua and Tyreek. Some pundits have suggested that this may be an exaggerated or even fabricated story designed to create off-season buzz and clicks. Others argue that where there's smoke, there's fire, pointing to subtle clues in recent interviews and social media activity from both players that hint at underlying issues. Regardless of the ultimate truth, the rumor itself has already had a tangible impact, dominating headlines and sparking debate among fans, analysts, and even other players across the league. As of now, both Tua Tagovailoa and Tyreek Hill have remained silent on the matter, offering no public confirmation or denial of the swirling rumors. This silence has only fueled further speculation, with some interpreting it as a tacit admission that something is indeed amiss, while others believe the players are wisely choosing to handle any potential issues behind closed doors. The Dolphins' front office and coaching staff have also maintained a conspicuous silence, declining all interview requests and releasing no official statements, perhaps hoping to manage the situation internally before it spirals even further out of control. Meanwhile, the fan base waits anxiously for clarity, caught between hope and dread. Ultimately, whether this rumor proves to be true or just another chapter in the endless saga of NFL offseason drama, it has already highlighted the fragile nature of team dynamics in professional sports. The Dolphins, a team with immense talent and potential, now find themselves facing a critical test of unity, leadership, and resilience. For Tua Tagovailoa, this could mark a defining moment in his career, one where he either steps fully into his role as the unquestioned leader of the franchise, or risks being seen as a player who contributed to the fracturing of one of the league's most promising offensive units. For Tyreek Hill, the situation may challenge his reputation and influence his future in Miami or elsewhere. As we await further developments, one thing is clear: the rumored crisis between Tua Tagovailoa and Tyreek Hill has already left an indelible mark on the narrative surrounding the Dolphins heading into the new season. Whether this turns out to be a mere bump in the road or the catalyst for significant changes within the organization, it serves as a stark reminder of how quickly fortunes can shift in the NFL. Fans, analysts, and players alike will be watching closely, eager to see how this story unfolds and what it means for the future of one of the league's most dynamic and talked about teams. Stay tuned, because this saga is far from over. That's a wrap for today's dive. If you're loving the content, share it with a fellow Dolphins fan, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a splash. Fins up.